with head coach Coach McConnell on a winning night here against North Henderson. And Coach, there's a lot of things we can talk about, and we can sit here and talk about this game for a long time. Give me a brief overview of what happened tonight, and then I want to talk about Friday.
Okay. We showed up ready to play again, and that's what we're capable of. We really showed up and focused. We barreled up a lot of balls. We pitched well. Defense, base running. Just a great game.
Well, in the pregame, one of the things that Chuck and I talked about was, the one thing that's been missing is the power ball from Tuscola. And my goodness, we hit the ball. Hit a couple of three out of the ballpark, hit some bombs, hit the ball hard, and everyone was aggressive. And it's really good to see as we get ready for Friday night.
Yeah, we had some power in the lineup. We don't have a lot of home run swings. We have a lot of line drive swings. When kids get into it, they can hit the ball out. If they're not going to hit it out, they're more line drive hitters. They got into a couple tonight.
3-0 in the conference.
Great start.
Great start. So, we're done with this. I'm so jacked up, I'm jumping out of my skin. It's a big deal. Okay, I know you're the coach, and it's just supposed to be a game. But we've got Pisgah Friday over at their place at 4 o'clock, and it's a big deal.
It is. It's a good rivalry between two schools. We just got to stay focused on our job, our goal, not get too caught up into the game, just focus on playing baseball.
And who's throwing for us? Are you that far ahead, or is that something we don't want to talk about?
Nothing's in stone yet. That's why we kind of Johnny Holt staffed the pitching tonight. Everybody throwing one in, kind of leave it up in the air. The coaches will sit down and talk about that tomorrow and see who starts Friday.
Well, again, great night for the Mountaineers. Looking forward to Friday night. Everybody needs to get in their car, drive on over to the other side, get over there to Kent, and put the black and gold on. Speaking of black and gold, I can't get. Where's our shirts? You got to have our shirts.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
And Coach, it's headed, pretty much like you told me when the season started. So before I let you go, I just want to are you happy where you're at and with the progress you've made, where you are, where you thought you were going to be at this stage when we started this season?
Yeah, there's a lot of talent on this team. The key for us is keeping that spark. We've seen that especially the last two games, that spark's been there, and that's why we played really well. Like I said, I keep telling you guys to focus. It's our thing. We're focused, we're good.
We're going to be focused Friday.
We should be better.
We better. We will be. Folks, we'll be back with Chuck with a player or two here in just a minute. My name's David Crompton, along with head coach and winning coach Coach McConnell. We'll be back in 3 minutes here on AM 1400 The Peak and AM 1400.
This is Chuck Fiebernitz back at the Rock Quarry, and I've got one of the stars of the ball game, catcher Matthew Stratton. And Matt, a big win for the Mountaineers tonight. It not only keeps you at 3-0 in the conference, moves you to 3-0 in the conference, but it seemed like everybody joined the hit parade. Talk about the effort of the offense of the Tuscola Mountaineers.
Right. Everyone came out aggressive. Everybody came out thinking, let's get a hit here, instead of timid and just. Everybody wanted to really come out and help the team out.
You being the big spark leadoff hitter, first pitch, just hit one of those tape measure shots that probably got about 10 feet high. I mean, this guy just put one right into your wheelhouse, and that seemed to set the tempo for the rest of the team. Talk about that at bat.
Right. I mean, like I said, I was just coming in and trying to be aggressive, try to put a good swing on it, really. Not really thinking about home run, just thinking about putting the ball in play, hit it hard.
Let's go to the, because everybody on your staff, you threw about 4 or 5 different pitchers, And you know, was that the game plan to go in, was to work each pitcher an inning if you got ahead big?
Well, actually, what Coach McConnell wanted us to do was, you know, throw everybody that we could. He said at the beginning of the game that we're going to try to throw everybody we could, get everybody a lot of work in today.
To the pitchers, are they throwing to your liking? You being the quarterback of this team, do you like where the pitchers are at here at the 6th game of the season?
Oh yeah, everybody's doing great. Everybody's hitting their spots for the most part. There's a rocky middle there, get a few hits, but overall everybody's doing a great job locating and throwing the pitches.
And then finally, you're just fearless. I mean, somebody gets too far off, like 3 feet, you're throwing behind them. You don't care what base or what the situation is.
Right, I mean, Coach McConnell told me to be aggressive and, you know, throw over every time I had a chance, and he likes me to do it, and, you know, sometimes it'll get away from me sometimes, but overall, you know, it's good to keep the runners on.
Well, we appreciate it, Matthew, and if you'll just hand the headsets on over to the next star of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Matthew Stratton, junior catcher for the Tuscola Mountaineers, who was 2 for 4, a home run and a bunt single. We've got the next star of this ball game, Chad, just broke it out tonight. I mean, we don't think that thing landed. If it landed, it landed on the other side of Asheville Highway right there. But talk about the at-bat on how it felt to get that big hit, because, you know, your last game, you were really starting to swing the bat much better. And now, you're really swinging the bat well.
Yes, sir. On that first pitch, it was a good pitch, but just couldn't connect. And then the next one, I converted back to my old swing, and then I was like, all right, I got to stay short, and I did. It was a hanging curveball, so just drove on out.
For all the little leaguers listening, because we commented on that second strike that you swung at, it really was not a good swing, and you followed that up. You did not let that define your at-bat. Talk to the little kids listening right now about what were you saying to yourself in the box after that second when it was a bad swing. But you followed it up with a perfect swing, and you hit one probably 400 feet.
Yes, sir. Biggest thing to being a good hitter is being able to adjust every pitch, and me and my dad work on it in the cage. I'll completely miss one, and then my next hit, I need to get back to where I was. So just learning how to adjust every pitch. You don't adjust every at-bat. You don't adjust every game. You have to adjust every pitch, and that's what makes a great hitter.
Talk about the fact of where you guys you're at right now is that you're getting good pitching, you're getting great defense, and that's what we expected. We did not know. The big question mark was what type of hitting ball club are you? And in the last 3 or 4 games, you guys are starting to find your stroke. Talk about where this offense of this baseball team's at.
Well, it's really turning around, and we've been working in that cage every single day before practice. We do not go out on the field until we go to the cage, and we drill, and it's paying off out here on the field.
A lot of tradition here at Tuscola, and it looks like this group might be another group that's going to continue on the winning ways of the Mountaineer baseball program.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Well, Chad, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I mean, a cantankerous 3-run shot in the first inning and 1 for 2 days. They walked you 2 times up. So,
yes, sir.
But a good day overall. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. As I send it back to Sparky, we'll be back here from the Rock Quarry, the final score in our post-game show, Tuscola 18, North Henderson 3.
I know it's gonna kill me, but I just can't let it go. And the taste of appealance got a grip upon my soul. These honey dip lies mesmerize me. Pride's got its crooked fingers twisted out inside me. Fools walk the path I'm on, never to be seen again.
Hey everybody, welcome back on a winning night here at Tuscola, Chuck.
Big night for the Tuscola Mariners.
We're going to quit talking about North Henderson, and we're going to talk about Friday. And then we'll get out of here and get ready to go to the ballpark as we head over from the 4 o'clock game over at Pisgah Friday evening. And, you know, as I talked to the coach about, it's not just another game.
Right.
It's not just.
Not to him either.
Not to him. It shouldn't be anybody involved.
Right. That is a game, that's your rival, that's big. No matter what success you have, if you lose to your rival, it diminishes the success of your season. If you have a great season, you know, wins and losses, and you lose and you win your rival, it just enhances that season. It just almost makes the season complete.
Well, you know briefly, because we need to get on off here tonight. Do you know anything about I'm sure you do a little bit about the Bears.
The Bears are they're going to have their best baseball team this year. They're not hitting the baseball right now, but they're getting great pitching out of left-hander Will Leatherwood. And so, you know, more than likely, Mountaineers will see Will, the left-hander, a senior. They've got some big sticks in there, but they haven't come through yet. Coach Shepard, we know the story of Coach Shepard. There's a nice story in Pisgah going on. You know, you want to go in and beat them if you're Tuscola Mountaineers, but Coach Shepard unexpectedly lost his wife, you know, in late 2010 after she gave birth. And the baseball players think of Coach Shepard so much that they dedicated the season, and they've got on the back of their helmets, we dedicate 2011 to, in her name. And so that's just a classy act. And Coach Shepard is long overdue at Pisgah as far as baseball, because he's going to bring a winning program. He's going to build one. And you can see it happening. But they are a team that you've got to take. You cannot take lightly. You've got to take serious. This team can win that ball game. They're that good. But if this team comes in and plays like this, you know, then it'll be a good night for Tuscola.
Well, again, folks, we're going to get off here in just a second. Get in the car, drive over to Canton, fill the stands up, get the black and gold on, and put the T on your hat, and let's root the Mountaineers on. And you and I will be back here on Tuesday the 22nd for West Henderson.
That's a
big game. Hopefully we're back at 4-0 in the conference.
Well, if you come in at 4-0, and West Henderson is expected to come in at 4-0, the two teams that they felt very strongly, the coaches that would contend for the conference championship, would be West Henderson and Tuscola. Folks, that's a game that's going to have implications of who's going to win this championship.
Absolutely.
So when you go face the first time you match against the other team that's supposedly going to contend for the title, you need to get up 1-0. That's right. That's a big game.
Everybody, we'll see you Friday. Be at the ballpark early, be loud, wear your colors, root the Mountaineers on. Chuck and I'll be back here on the radio. Tuscola Baseball Network, as they've started to call it around here. So thank you so much. I'm David. This is my partner Chuck. We'll see you next time here on AM 1400 The Peak and AM1400thepeak.com.